All right, everyone, welcome. My name is Patrick with FashionGo, and I'm here with the lovely
Shawnee from Special A Jeans.
Right on. Thank you so much. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Special A Jeans?
We are a young contemporary denim line based in Los Angeles downtown, established in 2012. We truly highly focus on our fabric quality of our styles, and we carry regular to plus full size run for most of our styles.
Awesome. I love that. And you know what, we were talking a little bit before about the different fits and colors, and there's different rises. You guys are going to learn a whole lot about what's going on with Special A Jeans today,
yes.
Right? First off, though, before we dive into the details, I want to talk about this, you all. And this is pretty rare. A lot of brands don't fully do this, but free shipping on all orders during FashionGo week. All right? I want to say that one more time. Are you sure?
Yes, we are.
Free shipping on all orders, so it doesn't matter if you order 1 pack or you order 4,000 packs, free shipping, okay?
Yes.
All right, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let's start off with our first style. I absolutely love this fit. Talk to me.
The wide leg is the big trend right now in denim, especially for the upcoming FW. This one is a very clean look, clean hem, very nice stretch, super high rise, wide leg for our upcoming season. These are two of our best sellers.
And super high rise would be which in the center front rise?
It will be 12.
Okay, so 12. So when she says that, that means from just a little bit of educational purposes here. It means from this point here, the crotch point, to the very top of the waistband. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're clear on that.
You're correct.
All right.
And the inseam for these is a 34. It's a super long.
Okay.
So when you wear it, it's just that gives that classy, vintage, clean look.
Totally. I'm loving the colors. We have more of this lighter color right here, and then we have more of a medium wash.
Yes.
And I love that the detail, you know, the wash isn't like super in your face and like overwhelming. It's more like natural and the way it would really look if the jean was super, super old.
Yes.
Right? I think that's important, you all.
And for customers, especially who doesn't want too much distress, this will be the perfect flare jeans.
Perfect. And both of these styles do have the spandex in the fabrication.
Correct.
Right?
It's 2% spandex.
Love it. So it would be what, 98.2?
98.2, correct.
All right, 98.2, that's cotton span, okay? That is beautiful fabrications. I know many of you may have a lot of polyester in denims. That's okay too, but 98.2 is kind of like the superior fabrication, if you will. A little bit of tacking here on the waistband to get some highs and lows, right? Get some highs and lows in the wash. I love it. Great fit, you all. One thing that I was talking about earlier, the wide leg, the skinny, the boot, the kick, the flare, the baby boot. There's so many different leg openings, right?
Yes.
And you're going to see a lot of those today. So this one is officially called
the super high-rise wide leg jeans.
All right, and the sizes this comes in?
It's 1 through 13. We are available 12 pieces per pre-pack.
Okay.
It's sizes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13.
Okay, all right.
And we are available in open pack as well.
Wow, that's something you don't see a lot with brands. You can buy these open packs as well. All right, next up, we have, talk to me about what's going on here. I'm loving this.
The before one was a stretch.
Okay.
These ones are non-stretch. It's the rigid look.
Okay.
And compared to the stretch ones, this gives a little bit more exaggerated look, especially on the bottom. So when you wear it, it drags more on the bottom, giving that what we call a puddle look.
Yes, love it. And I love the fray. It's like a true natural fray. I think that's really important. I love the grinding detail on the pockets as well. It's not too much. But you all, check out the back pocket design detail. There's not your typical double needle across the top. I love that you guys put a little bit of design detail into the back pocket shape. I think that's exquisite. Good work there. And we have more of a distressed look, right? So you can definitely, more distressed in rigid and not too much distress.
Non-distress on the rigid, correct.
Awesome, with both the flare bottom.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And this fit would be the?
It's the same inseam as the other one.
Same as the other?
Yes.
All right, so the
34.
other, awesome. 34, and this is the super high rise.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shawnee. We've got some nice stuff here. All right, so this one comes out by itself. All right, talk to me.
This style is our most excited style that we are currently waiting for. It's coming in soon. It's called the horseshoe jeans. Some call it barrel, horseshoe, some call it balloon.
Yes.
let me briefly explain a little bit about what horseshoe is.
Sure.
Horseshoe is wider over on this side, and as it goes down, it tapers down to the ankle. So that's what it's called, a horseshoe.
Awesome. I love the dart here in the knee, the dart up the front, the dart here behind the knee. I think that's really neat. That's where you're getting a lot of the shape, right?
Yes.
The tacking on the back pocket to give some detail. I think that's a neat little brooch instead of having wild back pocket embroidery everywhere. This is about class and taste. And I really love the Special A is really focusing on the fit and not what you can put on it.
Yes, and the quality of our fabric.
Yes.
And the little details. This is a two-tone. It's a different color.
So
if you can see. It's two-tone detailing, you know, just a little bit minimum distressing, not too much. And this one is not, right now I only have one to show you with today, but we have more coming soon, different washes, different kinds of barrel jeans. And this one is a rigid. Okay. But we have a stretch version coming in as well. So
good. You all embrace this fit. This is definitely what's happening. This is very fashion forward. I love the raw edge at the bottom. I think that's really neat. The double button there, just a way to make it a little bit different than your basic 5 pocket. I love the little double bar tacking on the side seam here. This jean is coming in more washes, as you said, very soon, and also in stretch. This one's rigid.
Yes.
And the center front rise on this one, just for everybody?
This one is gonna be a 10.5.
So 10.5 from this crotch point to the top of the waistband. All right?
Yes.
Cool. Next up, we have
our dad jeans.
Yes.
Dad jeans are more of a relaxed, loose fit. You guys have more room in the thigh or the calves. So when you guys move, wear it, it's more comfortable. And this is like a very light, as you could see.
Yeah. What weight is this? This is like a 10 almost, or 11.
Yes.
Nice.
Very light, loose fit dad jeans. Right now, you could wear it with sneakers.
Yeah, dress it up, dress it down.
Yes.
Wear it with heels. I love the whiskering detail. Sometimes, this is called whiskering right here in the denim world. Sometimes this can get a little out of control. And I think that is not happening here. These are really pretty whiskering, nice distressing, really a lot of beautiful details on this jean. We are very, as you could see, very true, classic. You know, just this little detail we try to put on our rivets, buttons. Yes. A perfect amount of detail without being too much. Yes. Right? Okay. Next up, let's do this here. So this is another dad jean we've got here. This one is another dad jeans. Our dad jeans inseam is about 31 to 33. Okay. Good to know. This one, before one was a little bit loose, as you could see, but this one is a little bit more thick. Yes. Thick fabric, a little bit more straight. The 90s straight that was in. Yeah, love the 90s. That was my heyday. This one very, very just minimal, just distressing over here. Very clean. Here. Very clean, just clean regular hem. Yep, love it. And also some denim terminology for you all. This is called chevrons here, okay? And theirs are very natural. It's not overwhelming. You have the basic 5 pocket in the back. One thing I really like about is your sewing thread color. You know, it's not cream, it's not gray, it's like gray beige. It's like a beautiful, I think it's just great color. Couldn't have picked a better color. And the side seam on this style, it has the double needle, right? Yes. So I think that's a very neat kind of Western style, if you will, with the double needle all the way down the side seam. So, next up, what do we have here? This one is our relaxed straight. Okay. And the best thing about this style is touch our fabric. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need these in my size. Look at this stretch, you guys. How's the recovery on this fabrication? This one is our new fabric that we just developed for this upcoming fall. Love it. This one has a little bit of more poly. Okay. And it's very soft. When you wear it, it like hugs your body? All your body. Yes. And very, very the most comfortable. I love it. And you know, I'm really liking the inseam on this. I know some people are like, oh, you can see too much of my ankle, or you don't see enough of my ankle. Embrace different inseams. Yes. Embrace different leg widths. There's a lot happening in fashion. Before it was the only skinny world 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now we've got many different leg openings and inseams. So as you can see here in this picture, hopefully you can see that. The fit is awesome. It's right above the ankle. Yes, and the inseam for this is 28.5. Awesome. And just for
good for everyday, especially for the upcoming back to school too. For customers who don't want too much distress.
Yes.
It'll be a really good style.
And I know in some working environments, there's no distressing allowed. There's no holes and stuff. I understand that. But you know what? If that's a requirement where you work, this jean would definitely be perfect for you.
Correct.
Nice. All right, we're getting into it here. Some boot cuts.
Boot cuts.
Right?
Boot cuts were in, from last year, and it's still going on till this year.
Oh yeah, they are.
For people who are kind of scared yet to try the super high rises, the boot cut is the most ideal fit they prefer. For longer inseams. This one is the same fabric that we just looked, the very soft.
Oh yeah, very gummy, a lot of stretch. I love that.
A lot of poly fabric. This one is our regular just spandex style. This one, the point of this is the button.
Love it. Half exposed. Yeah.
Yes. Makes it very classy.
Yes, and what a way for the designer to show design detail, but not have it be too much. And the little slant right there where you start to see half the button, and as you get towards the bottom, you only see an eighth. I think that is such a tasteful way to bring in some design into denim. Yes,
so that one has like a distressed hem. This one is just a clean, dark, just very vintage wash boot cut jeans.
Yes, I love that. So this is the lighter wash, doesn't have a lot of tan over tinting or anything. This one has a little bit of tan, like over tinting on it to give it a little bit of that darker color. It is a darker indigo, and it has the real hem, not the distressed hem.
Yes.
Love it. All right. And on this rack, last but 100% not least, we've got distressing for those of you who absolutely love it. Tell us about these.
This one is one of our best sellers, boot cut as well. This one has the button detailing and a distressed underneath. For this one, the point that I want to point out today is the distress underneath is not exactly underneath.
It's above?
Above the knee that elongates your legs, which every woman wants.
So important, you all. That is tricks on the eyes, right? That's how you know the denim laundry and the denim master, they know what's going on. They move the knee holes up to give you an optical illusion that you're 6.5 feet tall.
Yes.
Awesome.
And just makes the fit flattering overall.
Totally. And looks like we have a little bit more of a vintage, darker tint here. This one's a little bit on the lighter side. We have 2 buttons on this one and 1 button on that one. So some slight differences.
This one is a little bit more heavily distressed.
Sure.
And over here is more tight as it goes. And on the bottom, this one is more flared compared to the other one.
Got it. So this is more of like a baby flare. That's more of a dramatic flare. Got it. So if you want a lot of drama in the flare from the kneecap, you've got this style, and this one's more natural. Got it. Cool. Thank you, Shawnee. So, shall you pull? All right, we're going into the skinnies. I know a lot of you love skinny. We all love the skinny fit, all right? But let's do this.
Everyone wants a skinny, in their closet.
Totally.
This one is the same fabric that we saw before. It's one of those collections. This is our new fabric.
Love that fabric. You guys are gonna, what is this fabric called? Heaven?
Yeah, similar.
This fabric feels like heaven. Wow.
Very comfortable.
Yes.
Very, that really good stretch.
Great stretchability and comfort.
This one is our skinny, ankle skinny.
Okay.
This one is our relaxed fit skinny.
Okay.
Our skinny, our customers tell us really good feedbacks about the fit.
Perfect.
It makes the body look really flattering.
Okay.
For all different kinds of bodies because of the stretch.
Love it. So that has all to do with the original fabrication that you use.
Yes.
Yep. Beautiful. So this one has your chevrons, your whiskers, and this doesn't have really any distressing on it at all.
It doesn't. And our leather patch detailing.
Beautiful.
That gives a very premium look for our styles.
And you all, this frayed hem right here, how it's all chopped up and wild, look like Edward Scissorhands cut it for you. This is trending. This is it's been around for a while in contemporary at the very, very top, and you're going to see it for a while. So embrace.
Yes.
All right.
This one is our suitable for fall, relaxed skinny. A little bit more darker wash.
Sure.
This one is a little bit more distressed, but similar wash, but still in dark. It could be just for everyday look.
Totally.
This fabric is 99 cotton, 1 spandex.
Beautiful.
A little bit heavier.
Sure. Oh, it is, yeah.
And the inseam for our skinnies are 28.5.
Okay, so skinnies 28.5 on the inseam. Got it. All right, and this one has more of, this one has a really wild cut here. And this one's 28.5 as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And these are our high rises. Our high rises are 10.5.
So 10.5 from the crotch point to the top of the waistband.
Yes.
Beautiful, loving these. What else?
This one is our skinny that I brought out today. It's an ankle skinny, but the detail.
Yeah, so that's cut out. You've got some distressing here. I'm loving the lines and that the laundry did. So how they do that, you all, in the laundry process, not that many of you may care, but they will, when it's wet, they'll put the legs together like this to get some highs and lows there in the legs. So
yes, and the leathered.
Love that. A little bit different than what we saw before. The other one was large.
Yes.
Love this tacking right here.
All
Very
these
neat.
details, wash. This one, the fit is amazing too, and very good quality fabric.
And 28.5-inch inseam.
Yes.
Awesome. And front rise would be the...
This one is a high rise too, so 10.5.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, moving right along.
This one is our same 99% one spandex style, non-distress. This as well for people who cannot wear distress to work, back to school. You know, just some customers never want distress.
Sure, sure. Oh, I understand. Yes. So it's just on the hem. That's it. So you don't have really any holes or anything happening on the legs.
Yes.
Love it. And this inseam is 28.5 as well.
Correct.
Awesome. We're getting into some color here, right?
This one, the next sets are our mom jeans.
Love it. Mom jeans right here. 28.5-inch on the inseam.
Yes. And this one, you know, is a gray wash that we could never forget for the fall.
Yes.
And our gray is a very vintage, true gray.
True gray, yes.
True gray.
And it's a rigid.
It's a rigid.
Love it. So there's no span in this. When we say rigid, that means no span, 100% cotton. Okay?
Correct. And this one, the fit is amazing, our mom jeans. And if we go to the dark wash too, it's the same body, same fit, but dark wash, non-distressed, distressed gray, non-distressed.
So this one originally was a dark black denim. This one was a dark indigo denim, and then when you do the wash processes, you start to bring the color down. All right?
Yes.
Beautiful.
This one is like a longer dad jeans. You know, it gives that really retro look.
Totally, super retro. Look how thrashed these are, you all. Love it.
Super long.
Yes.
And heavily distressed, like your knee kind of showing, kind of the Western style.
Love it.
Yes.
You have the double needle stitch on the side seam, so like you said, it gives that Western feel. I'm gonna need these. I might steal the sample after the live. But these are really great, you all. Again, with your thread coloring that you've got going on, the really nice details. I love that you have some that are a little bit on the basic wash, and this one where it's like, you know what, we're gonna go over the top.
Yes.
And here it is. So you've got some distressing on the back pocket. Beautiful jean there, and here is the model wearing it.
Yes, we try to do each one, you know, stretch, non-stretch, basic, little bit distress, heavy distress, all some sort of things in between. Because
you got to have something for everybody.
Yes.
Right? You want to make sure you don't leave your customer out.
Correct.
Or a certain boutique might not want a certain style. Well, you want to be able to cater, not to absolutely everyone, but as many people as you can.
Yes.
Right? Cool. Next up.
This one is our bestseller mom jeans. This one
Take note.
Is about our third reorder. And you know, the distressing, just simple, one on each knee, distressed hem, the inner button fly.
Oh, so all right, you all. So we've had a lot of zip flies, right? This one's full button up the front.
Inner button fly, that wash, just super dark, for everyday look.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful cast. A lot of times in denim, when you see denim, you could see something that looks like a red cast. And a red cast is something that looks a little bit more like true blue. One thing I'm loving here is you're getting the real color of indigo, the true root color of the plant. I think that's really neat. Nice.
Yes.
Next up.
This one is our dad jeans. Kind of straight dad. This one is a rigid too. This one is a fully distressed hem.
Love the hem.
Like a shark bite.
Yeah, it looks like the dog just got after it. I love that.
Shark bite, non-distress. And the wash for this is kind of the medium tone. Not light, but not too dark.
Totally.
So it kind of stands out from here.
Most definitely. As you can see, these are more of the richer, deeper color. And this is bringing the tones out.
Yes.
The highs and lows. Love it. This now, something that's a little bit different than what we've seen before. Mostly we have like this lighter sewing thread and more of like, you know, an oranger sewing thread. This one you have navy sewing thread. I think that's really neat. A lot of design detail. All right, next up.
Our last jeans, this one is a dad jeans as well. This wash is a little bit has like a green tint.
It does, I love it.
It's different too as the other ones from here.
Totally.
And this one is our FW new season upcoming new style as well.
Awesome.
That just came in. Just perfect amount of distressing, distressed hem, the 2 button that we always try to do to give that classic look.
Sure. And you've got your basic 5 pocket in the back.
Yes.
One thing about this jean that I'm liking that's completely different than everything, and you said it was this green tint, but it's also the dark, rich color with the green tint on top. It's a great dad jean. This jean looks about 40 years old.
Yes.
That's the goal. That whenever you know you own a denim brand and you're looking at the wash, you want to make sure that it remains true, it doesn't look contrived, and everything kind of is in harmony. And one thing I think that Special A does is they've got beautiful fabrications. You all, I'm over here touching this. I originally gotten into fashion through denim, and so I absolutely love what we have here. But when you look at the whole line, there's a lot of design detail, there's a lot of wash detail, there's fabric detail, and it all kind of blends into a beautiful harmony together.
The overall look.
Yes. Which, I mean, to the customer, you could be like, oh, it looks beautiful, but it's so scientific to get it to look as beautiful as this jean, right? Let's talk about some jackets.
Jackets, we could never forget in the fall. This one are the same body fits that we have. It's just a regular fitted jacket, and this one is rigid and just a perfect amount of distressing on the sleeves.
I love it. You know, let's think about this. Something that absolutely will never go out of style is this jacket, right? I mean, really all these jeans, but for sure the denim jacket. This denim trucker jacket has been around for a long time. We've seen many iterations, but one thing I love that they did is they have it in a black twill. They have it in this beautiful like light wash indigo, and then they took black denim and washed it down to a gray. I think that's super nice. It's not overdone. It's very tasteful. I think the kind of zigzag stitch up the front gives it a very classic feel.
Yes.
And the sizing on these?
This one is small, medium, large.
Okay.
Our pre-pack is going to be 3-2-1. But these are in open pack as well.
These are open pack as well.
Everything.
Okay. Now, one thing that we didn't talk about, thank you so much, one thing we didn't dive into is what comes in plus. Now, some styles do, some styles don't.
Yes.
Right? So just jump on fashiongo.com. Make sure you check out. If you go style by style, you'll be able to, are the inseam, is all that information on FashionGo?
It's all up on FashionGo.
Okay, so you'll be able to see the inseams. You'll be able to see more detail about the washes. You'll also get to see about the sizing. So can we go over the plus sizing just one more time?
Plus sizing is 2-2-2, 1X, 2X, 3X.
Okay, so regular sizing would be a 12 pack.
Yes.
And all odd sizes up to 13. And then plus would be 1X, 2X, 3X, 222, 6 pack.
Correct.
So for one style, if you wanted regular and plus, it would be a 12 and a 6 piece. So it would be 3 6 packs, 18 total pieces.
Yes.
All right, I passed fourth grade correctly. All right, so you know what, real quick, Shawnee, before we wrap this up, I want to know what's your favorite.
My favorite is because, you know, as you can see, I'm kind of short.
Sure.
So
me too.
But I think right now my favorite is the wide leg.
Okay, you know, me too. Me too. We didn't talk about this before, okay, I promise. But I'm loving this super duper wide leg because it's a lot of fabric.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The fabric consumption is a lot.
Yes.
It is pushing the envelope of fashion, I feel like. And you see a lot of wide legs, but do you really see them this wide? Maybe not as much. And I love that you guys are bringing that. So how would you wear these?
I think with heels, casual sneakers, you know, kind of just drag it. That's the point. Even though it drags on the floor, don't care.
You heard it from Shawnee, okay? Drag the jeans across the floor. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Allowed.
That's the point.
Yes.
And for the rigid styles too, that puddle look, as I explained before.
Totally.
And everyone, even our customers too, they are looking for wide legs a lot right now for this upcoming FW. It's
definitely a style and a fit that's trending really hard. Again, like I said before, it went into very super contemporary high end, and we're seeing it now in the under $100 denim world. So I think that is super important. Shawnee, thank you so much for your time today. I've had a great time with this brand, Special A Denim. Check it out on FashionGo. Remember, free shipping on all orders during FashionGo week. Did you have fun?
I did.
Awesome. That's what it's all about. All right. So thank you all for hanging out with us. This is Special A. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one, you all.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you liked that video, make sure you like, subscribe, and check the notifications for similar videos.